Attention! This video is top secret Imagineerz information and should only be used for training new agents.
Mars, our closest planetary neighbor. For thousands of years, astronomers have dreamt of reaching the red planet but never have been able to. Until now. NASA is working on getting a crew ready to make the treacherous journey, but they'll need our help to escape Earth's gravity, survive the vacuum of space, and adapt to the hostile Martian atmosphere.
Hi there. I'm Special Agent L, the head of Imagineerz. NASA will undoubtedly encounter a lot of problems on the way to Mars. That's where we come in. At Imagineerz, we are all about solving problems. We use specialized, state-of-the-art problem-solving techniques to overcome any obstacle. We are currently recruiting new agents, and you have been chosen. Congratulations, agents, and welcome to Imagineerz. With your help, we will aid NASA in making the trek across the solar system to Mars. Our first challenge comes from the leader of the mission, Captain Smith. We need to build epic, crazy, never-before-seen aliens so that our crew can get comfortable being around aliens. Captain Smith has requested that our aliens be able to stand on their own legs, which should be thinner than 2 fingers each. Come with me.
I imagine, I can, I do. I believe.
Imagineers have a super secret weapon to help us make the coolest, most amazing creations. The Stanford Design Thinking Process. There are 4 steps: understand, ideate, prototype, and test. Repeat after me. The Stanford Design Thinking Process has 4 steps.
The Stanford Design Thinking Process has 4 steps.
Understand, ideate, prototype, and test.
Understand, ideate, prototype, and test.
We are going to be using these 4 steps to create the coolest, most amazing, maybe even the weirdest looking aliens ever. The first step in the design thinking process is understand. Because if we don't understand what our goal is, then what are we doing? Can you fill in the blanks? We are building cool, weird, never-before-seen aliens that can stand on their own. Remember that our aliens must have legs to stand on that are no more than 2 fingers thick. The second step is to ideate. Do you see a word inside of ideate that could help us understand what it means?
Idea.
That's right, idea. Ideate means we're going to come up with a bunch of wild and crazy ideas.
Why wild and crazy ideas?
Good question. To answer that, I've got to tell you a story. A long time ago, in the 1970s, NASA wanted to get a computer into space, but they had a problem. Back then, computers were huge. I mean, they were giant, about the size of your whole classroom. So NASA scientists began by coming up with a whole bunch of weird and crazy ideas. That's the way to come up with the most innovative inventions.
What if we put some big ol' wings on a computer and let it flap its way up into space?
We could tie hundreds of balloons to the computer and let it float up into space. Boys, I've got it. We'll make the computer out of cotton candy. Even though it may sound funny, coming up with a crazy idea like making the computer out of cotton candy sparked their creativity, which led to the idea of using a strong but lightweight metal, aluminum. It made the computer light enough to put on a rocket. Hooray! Today's ideation question is, what are 3 crazy, weird features an alien could have? Remember, the more ideas you come up with and the crazier they are, the more amazing your final creation will be. Think about it. Where could the alien be from? A water planet? A lava planet? Maybe a forest planet? What kind of features does your alien have to help it live on that planet? When I say today's secret phrase, a supernova, You will have 2.5 minutes to ideate. Ready? A supernova!
"15 seconds left, Imagineers!" Five, 4, 3, 2, 1!
All right, Imagineers, ideation time is over. Welcome back. So what kind of ideas for cool alien features did you come up with? A snorkel-like nose if your alien comes from a water planet? If it lives on a hot lava planet, does it have indestructible armor to protect itself? Does it have an afro because it lives on a disco planet? The third step is prototype, which means we make a model of one of our ideas. These are the materials you will be using to build your creation. Take some time to look at all your choices. While you're prototyping, you will come across the fourth step in the design thinking process, which is test. Test means we test if our creation meets our special constraint. Our aliens must be able to stand on their own legs. Each leg must be thinner than 2 fingers. If you pass the test early, how will you level up your creation all the way to level 10? Does it wear a spacesuit? Does it fly a spaceship? Does it have an alien pet? How will you level up your creation all the way to level 10? Say it with me. Level up, level up, level up. Let's make sure we set a 45-minute timer. This will give us enough time to prototype, test, and level up our creations. I've got another challenge for you. You can't use more than 5 of any one material or 1 piece of foil. We are each making our own alien today. So if you want to work with a friend, make sure you're each making your own alien. You can start building when you hear today's secret phrase. But first, it's time for today's science fact.
When a star several times the size of our sun reaches the end of its life, it explodes into the most powerful event in the universe.
A supernova.